Thank you so much for having me talk to you guys at your conference about women in leadership. I'm so honored to have the position of informing you about what I know. So before I go on, I should probably tell you who I am and what I'm going to be talking about. So my name is Olivia Cole. I am a junior at the University of Wyoming. I'm a social science major and I'm a woman. I am a scholarly woman hoping to get into her master's degree someday after I finish with my bachelor's. And so today, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I am going to be giving advice on how to be a successful and strong college woman as an upperclassman to an underclassman. Being a strong college woman and having leadership skills and opportunities is super important to get ahead in the work field. Having this conversation from a peer who is a little bit older to a peer that's a little bit younger is a super good way to start connections at a more easier pace. It's really intimidating to talk to someone who is very sophisticated and has their life together, a very organized woman, whether that's a professor or a CEO, and ask them, how did you get there? How did you do it? And so someone like me, who's trying to get there too, but just a little couple steps ahead, I'm here to help those a little bit younger than me figure out their way to get where I am, and hopefully I can get the advice to get where the people above me are. Having more strong women leaders and having women in leadership will lead us to a bunch of different paths for more opportunities, especially for things such as women's rights, which are super important, especially to talk about and to make decisions on. And so in my presentation, I'm going to lay out 5 steps to understand how you can be an exceptional leader from what I've done and what's helped me. Step 1. Say yes. Learn to say yes to things. Saying yes is one of the best things you can do because it will open up so many opportunities for you to go and make connections and meet people and have new experiences and opportunities. Saying yes will let you figure out the things that you're good at, but also figure out the things that you're bad at. Saying yes will get you that internship that you never thought that you could ever have, and now you do. Throw yourself out there. Even when you think you might be the only one to say yes at an opportunity, do it anyway. You never know where it could take you. Especially for my STEM majors out there. These women are probably the only girl in the entire class full of guys. Throw yourself out there, do what you want, and do what you're passionate about, and be the pioneer if you have to. I know it's a scary path, and I know that sometimes you may not know where the road will take you, but at least that you know that you are doing it, and that is the best that you could say. Step 2. Say no. As much as I went on and on about saying yes, saying no is also important. Saying no looks like taking time to understand where your priorities really align. Say if you want that internship this summer, but you also want to go hang out with friends. Say you have an assignment due at midnight, but you also kind of want to hang out with friends. If you really want this internship, and all of these assignments lead up to getting this internship to make you an exceptional leader, you have to pick and choose one to say no. College is all about the time of making decisions. They're big decisions and they're very scary, but they're important. And I will say, being a freshman, you won't get it right off the bat. It's very hard to understand at first. Your first semester is one of the hardest you'll have because everything's so new and it's really hard to understand at such a quick pace. But I promise you, second semester, third semester, fourth, junior year, senior year, it does get better. Saying no is really important because you will finally realize the things you're supposed to say yes for. When it comes to being a leader, time management is super important because people are going to be looking at you for advice. They're going to be watching you. You're going to be their role model. And so managing time management shows that you know how to balance yourself. And when you can balance yourself, other people will understand how to too. So say if you're working for a company and you're the CEO of this company and you have all these people watching you, but you don't know how to manage your time. You're late for meetings or you didn't quite finish that report you're supposed to have done. That doesn't really make a good leader. And so when building up to those positions and to train yourself to be a good role model, you have to practice. It takes time and it takes energy and it takes mistakes. You're not going to get it on the first time. No one is perfect. We're all going to make mistakes. It's just a matter of making fewer of them. Step 4. Take time for you. As a leader, everyone is expecting you to be here, there, and there, all at the same time. Everyone is expecting you to know every single answer and is expecting you to be in every place at all time. But that's not quite physically possible. We can try our best, but it doesn't mean we'll be successful all the time. So coming to you as a junior, I am involved in a lot of different areas on campus. I'm a resident assistant with the University of Wyoming Resident Life and Dining Services. So as you can tell, I have to be a leader all the time for my residents who need me. I'm also the secretary of an RSO, Real Women, Real Bodies. Related to women in leadership, we talk about body positivity. And so I also have to be a leader there. I have to take notes, I have to be at every meeting, I have to talk to all of our contacts, and I have to record all of our information. People are looking towards me for questions and for the information of what's going to happen in meeting. I have to stay on my guard at all times. I am also a sorority woman, which takes a lot of leadership to upkeep a house that the legacy of women before us have done. That requires a lot of leadership and understanding and commitment to keep up what those women have created before us. And lastly, I am a peer mentor for freshman seminar classes. And so what that means is I help teach students. I am another leader in that aspect. And so as you can tell, my schedule is crazy. And then you wonder, how do I make time for myself? Well, it's mandatory. You're never going to be able to be calm and stress-free if you don't take that time for you. You can be a leader, but you're not going to be a great leader if you forget how to lead yourself. And lastly, step 5, be confident in yourself. You are the coolest you that you will ever meet. And you're the only you, so that's a plus. People want to get to know you. They want to know what you're about. But some people will judge you faster than you're ready for. And you have to prove them wrong. Show them that you are the most qualified and that you can do this, that you have confidence in you and that they should have confidence in you. So whether that's a book report that you have due that you're not really quite sure if you did good on it, if you're applying for a job or an internship, have confidence in yourself, have confidence in your worth, and present yourself as if you can do this. You can do anything. Being a leader is being confident and owning who you are and showing other people that this is who I am and this is who you can be too. So to wrap up my presentation, I just want to say thank you so much for letting me show you my 5 steps to what helped me be a successful leader. Now, I can't say that all of these steps will help for you, but this will just get you on track to start at least. And just remember to keep being awesome because you never know where it will take you. Thank you so much for having me. Take care.